are surprised when it comes up. We're like, woo, it's live.
It's like, oh, it's you. It's you guys. It's you. Go ahead and start the show. Oh my gosh. We have got a lot of people in here already, sis.
Yes, we do.
Let's see. We've got Holly and Kevin, Big D.
Yeah.
Mr. Donahue.
I'm cool.
We have Ryan, Live Feed ASMR, Tammy, Brother Kurt.
Yes.
Eric. Checks in the mail.
I know. Let's see who else we got.
Brother Jeremy.
Yes.
Sammy, we'll be seeing you soon.
That's right.
Can't wait to hang out. How are we doing? Are we getting everybody?
I'm kind of scrolling to see if I see new names.
I was looking to Pete.
Kane Corso, girl. I am so glad you're in here. PCF Funny Royals, good to see you. Big Ant.
That's it.
All right, we got everybody. All right, sis, are we ready?
Yes.
We're ready to bring out, Mitzi Ann, love you, girl. We are ready to bring out Tyler and his dad, Brett.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Hey, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming on tonight.
No problem.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yes. Wait a minute. Is it really?
It was Friday, wasn't
Friday.
it?
That's right. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. You're 18. Oh, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, there was some worry in the IG that they were like, well, you got to be careful. I think he's 17. I was like, we'll behave.
Right.
We'll behave.
Like, nope, he's 18, so it's all good.
Yeah.
He's 18.
All bets are off.
All bets are off.
Right.
I'm not responsible for him anymore, right? Is that how it works?
Right. And you
Yeah.
never know with this chat because it goes downhill really fast.
Jim's laughing in the background if you didn't hear it when you said I'm not responsible.
Oh God. It's always, we start off with good intentions and then somehow.
Yeah. But Tyler, you guys were at the kickoff that we did at the St. Louis show.
They were.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And there was a little bit of mom juice. And I think
There was quite a bit of mom juice.
I think we even used a mom juice to prop the phone up for the video. I'm like, so it was all good.
We did use the mom juice to prop up the phone. I think they were really watching us closely in that venue though.
Yes, they were very worried about us. And we were well behaved compared to, where we've been. Yeah.
I thought we were very well behaved. There are questions as to whether or not Juicy is showing up. I don't believe she's coming. I sent her away for a while.
Yeah. She's on vacation.
Thank God.
Oh, man.
We can't handle too much juice.
I got the juice.
Do a mild,
We can't handle too much juice.
Mm-hmm.
She did go to lunch yesterday. She had 5 guys for lunch
Oh, awesome.
with Troy.
That's right, because you guys were at the Iowa show.
We did go to the Iowa show. It was amazing. These people, I don't know if you guys can see that. MBK, I don't know if you guys know them. These are 2 amazing people, husband and wife, Mark and Krista. Luke took his little 4-year-old daughter to the show yesterday, and she was scared of snakes when she got there, let me tell you. And I talked to her and I said, I hold snakes and I've got a lot of snakes, and do you want to hold one? And she was like, no, I don't want to hold any snakes. No. And we walked around and she looked at everything and she was having a great time. She played with, Mr. Donahue. They had a little toy that they were going across the table with, and went out to eat with Troy. And we all came back to the show, and we went back to MBK's table, and she looked and she said, "I'm ready. I want to hold a snake."
Oh, wow.
They were the best people ever. They took out whatever snake she wanted to hold.
That's
They
awesome.
let her hold anything that she wanted. They had no expectations that any of us were going to buy anything. So I tell you that the next purchase that we do, we will definitely be going to them because that's true, you know.
Oh, yeah.
They were just amazing.
Ambassadorship for our industry, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So I'm like, they will definitely get my business. So MBK, if you're out there watching, you will definitely be getting our business, and we will shout you out from the here to the eternity because they were just amazing. And
We've been at the Tinley show, right?
I believe so. And she held that snake, and it was just the most amazing thing to see her little face, and it was just so
That's
cute.
awesome.
But she had to do it in her own time, and I thought, oh man, this is awesome.
Yep. That's cool, though.
Anyway, I had to tell that story. So
no, that's an awesome story. It's always good.
Yep.
Always good.
Cool. It was really cool. Yeah. So you guys, we got to chatting a little bit before the show, but tell us like how you got the name Tyler's Toxic Balls.
Oh, yes.
Honestly, I don't even know. I was talking about it with one of my friends the other day, and I completely spaced out, and I lost it where I got that name from. I think me and my buddy at the time were trying to come up with something funny and something that would, catch people's eye, and I guess we did that. So
it kind of just rolls off the tongue too. Tyler's
It
Toxic
really
Balls.
does.
And then you got Tyler's Toxic Balls Dad.
Yes. Yeah, there's a couple ways to take that name. So
yeah,
it's an original. I like it.
you wouldn't believe how many times we're asked if our ball pythons are poisonous or venomous.
Oh my gosh! Just
God.
We got the special ones that are venomous.
We only show those for special people. Wow, that's cool.
Oh God!
When did it all start?
So I got my first ball python when I was about 7 or 8 years old. He got it for me. Him and Mom got it for me. I think it was Christmas Eve. I got a ball python, normal ball python, classic ball python, and my brother got a corn snake.
Okay.
So we were both into reptiles at that time. A couple years later, I got, I think, 2 more. And Jake I got one, and my brother got a ball python as well. And around that time, he started getting out of the reptile stuff. He didn't really like them as much as me, so he gave me his. And since then, I've been getting many. It's grown per year, and then about 2 years ago, we kind of exploded into a lot of animals.
Yeah, I would say by the time he was 10, he probably had about 6.
Wow.
And he, we attempted and started breeding when you were your first clutch when you were 12. So we had his first clutch or 2 when he was 12, and 2 or 3 clutches a year for a few years, and just kept growing until we had 50, let's say 50, and maybe 8 or 10 clutches.
Wow.
And then as we were saying backstage, about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, it's his passion. Most of you have met him, talked to him in other forums and everything else, and his mom and I decided to help a little bit, invest, and
just a tiny bit,
just a little bit, and we helped. We actually purchased, like we said, a collection from Liz and Kyle, KE Royal Reptiles, back in late 2021. We took on their collection and added it to ours, and we jumped from about 60 animals to about 260 round number. Who's counting when it's that high? You just
yeah.
I don't know. people ask me all the time, like, how many do I have? And I'm like, it's between 250 and 300 probably. Like, I don't count each one. I don't really know. I got around an estimate, but
Yeah. So it's been a crazy adventure for the last year and a half. Really, there's been the big push from having some pets and playing around to having a large collection.
Well, no, Tyler, you were like one of the first younger kids to talk to Miranda because you guys talked quite a bit.
Oh yeah,
when she first was kind of getting into it and stuff like that. So, and then we learned that you, because I thought you were close, and she's like, he's in New York, and then, but you guys still talk all the time. So,
oh yeah,
but it's just kind of cool to have somebody to talk to. So I appreciate that. I know we do from that perspective. But then I didn't know your dad was there, and then it's just like all of a sudden we saw Tyler's Toxic Ball's dad, and I was going, oh, okay. And then we met. So,
yeah.
Yep. That's awesome.
I think I got him on like social media, Instagram last
Christmas of last year.
Yeah.
1 year.
Oh, okay.
So I was on Instagram, I think in like 2019, and then I got him on in 21, end of 21.
December. Christmas. My first post was Christmas of 2021.
Yeah.
But you guys travel too, because you vend a lot of shows and you go far, especially for being in New York.
Yeah. I'm not the best at each show we've done, but I know we do a lot in New York, some in Pennsylvania, New England area. We do the farthest show I think we've done is St. Louis. NARBC was a really fun show.
Mm-hmm.
And Schaumburg was almost the same distance. We did that one last year as well. So we do travel quite a bit. You can talk about our schedule this year.
Yeah, it was funny. I'm excited to get back into it. We kind of took December and January off. And no, we're starting this weekend with a local show down in Erie. Next weekend we're in New Hampshire. And then from there, again, back to Tinley and anywhere and everywhere. There you go. Out to Tinley, St. Louis.
Wow.
We've made some trips down to Virginia, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, everywhere from Northeast, St. Louis, Midwest. Haven't made it any further to the West Coast or Arlington, but again, we were talking earlier. Hopefully, down to Arlington in the fall. We're not going to do it in February, but in the fall, Arlington, and we've even been looking at making some trips down to Daytona, if not this year, next year.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely traveling, and hopefully more once Tyler has 5 more months of school. So he's still in high school.
Yeah. You're down to the wire. You got some major senioritis. Be nice to Mr. Donahue.
Well, he's trying to
the comments faster.
He's trying to get me back up because TK came in, Thomas came in, Blakers came in,
Patrick
came in. Tyler is getting lots of birthday wishes from people.
Yeah. Thank you,
as
everybody.
they're coming through. Dirty 30 came in. Chantrell, my daughter, came in.
John came in.
My adopted daughter, John, came in. Our brother, John.
You got Thomas too, right?
I did get Thomas. Yes. Love Thomas to death. Are we caught up now?
I
think we are.
Okay. Lots of comments for Juicy G. And I'm telling you,
she took the night off.
She took the night off. The heifer was busy yesterday. She stopped at the Come and Go to see her mama when we left her hometown of Cumming, Iowa.
Oh, is that where she's from?
That's where she's from. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And her mama works at the Come and Go, but we didn't stop at the prison to see her dad, or at least the person that they say is her dad.
Yeah. No, Kurt, we're going to protect Tyler for just a hot minute before we let Juicy loose. I'm like, no, do not egg that on.
We do not encourage her bad behavior, Kurt.
No.
She is too much for almost any of us to handle.
Just a little bit. So since your 18th birthday was Friday, did you get anything snake related?
No,
Yay.
You
Yes.
got nothing snake related, no?
I did not get any for the first time in a long time. I did not get anything
Okay.
related. I don't
Okay.
think for Christmas or my birthday. This was told.
Yeah, this is Christmas, birthdays, everything for the next 5, 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was told when
Okay,
we got it.
gotcha.
So nothing crazy coming for my birthday
Gotcha.
or Christmas in the next few years. So
We
Yeah.
still got some stuff.
yeah. Oh yeah, but no snake stuff.
No snake stuff.
Yeah.
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 No snake stuff.
So we were talking before about the number of clutches y'all are planning on this year. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
how many is that again?
So
If you were to get all of them.
if we were to get every clutch
Yeah.
and every female ready and going, we could have like 90 clutches, but that's pretty unrealistic. We've got some girls that are a little small still, around 1,300 grams, need a couple hundred more grams before we even start pairing them, maybe for late season. And then, usually even with an ultrasound, you're still at, like 75% of your girls go, something like that. So
That's still a lot when you think about it. I mean, as being a young breeder, that's
Oh, yeah.
clutches.
So
I would say, well, young is in age wise.
yeah, I'm hoping to shoot around 60 clutches this year would be my goal. But if
You're
we hit
making my
more,
heart have palpitations. Jim talks about it, and I'm like, shit, where we will put them? We got grow up rags coming. They're just not here yet.
Hopefully, we did 20 clutches last year. So at minimum, I would expect us to double 40 to 50. 60 would be, nice. Realistic. Yeah.
That's awesome. So how many? Okay, so you had 20 last year. Like, what was your? I mean, did you sell a lot of them, or did you guys end up keeping a lot, or did you have?
That's always the argument. What's a
Okay.
holdback and what to sell?
Right.
I
That's
can
what
tell
I
you what
worry
he wants
about.
to keep
Okay.
is everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
What I want to sell is
pretty much
everything. No.
Yeah.
So what we actually rearranged all of our stuff. This is the hatchling area over here. So these two racks,
The
where?
two white ones.
Yeah, those two white ones are all for sale animals. And then in that back corner,
Okay.
is all of our holdbacks. So I think I counted like 30 holdbacks or something like that from this year.
There's about 60.
And there's about 60 for sale. So
They are
1/3 of our
bad.
babies are holdbacks, and
Now it's a possibility when his dad doesn't go. No, his dad goes. That's one of them. Will sees, maybe yeses.
No, that's why I go to these shows so I can find somebody to take them out, and I don't have to. I know the crowd. I know the right people. Bob's always around. Something,
Yeah. There you go. You're all good.
Just bring them back in one piece.
Yeah.
You know?
Bring it back in one piece. So I don't have to have bail money. We're all good.
You get them
Right.
here.
Wow, that's awesome. And you're on Morph Market too, though. So great. So you sell there and then also at shows, or
one thing I struggle with, at least, is trying to keep up on Morph Market a lot. We have probably like 20 animals that we don't have posted on there that are technically for sale. Trying to keep all the stuff that is for sale on Morph Market and take all the stuff that's not for sale anymore off is challenging time-wise. But yeah, we do sell. We have a Morph Market page. It doesn't have everything we have for sale. So I always say, check out my Morph Market. But if you want everything, we have a list, like a paper list as well, that we could send you.
so definitely reach out to you on IG if they don't.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. But so what's your favorite morph?
Base morph would have to be pied.
Okay.
That's one of the things that got me into it. was the Pied gene. Still my favorite gene. It was my favorite gene when I was young and, well, a kid, I guess, still a kid, but not really, not anymore.
Depends on who you're talking to.
You're a young adult.
Yes.
There you go.
But when I was, 7, 8, 9, I loved Pied, and that was always my dream snake was a Pied, and my dad loved albino. So one day I kind of wanted to get an albino Pied. We have a couple of them now, but Pied was my favorite, and we have pretty much our base of our collection is built off of Pied. Almost
Pied or het Pied, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's cool.
I think
Quite a few.
when I was looking through and doing the breeding pairings for this year, out of those like 80 pairings, I think like 60 of them will have either het Pied or ritual Pied.
Oh, wow.
So we have Pied floating around everywhere.
Pied's one of ours too. We have a lot that we like it. So.
And
obviously now, Clown Pied is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Clown Pied is the direction he's taking that.
Yeah. If I had to go multi-gene, it would be Clown Pied. It's just powerful, and I think they look insane. Like when you start adding more genes on top, they look really cool. I think I have a base. I think, yeah, she's Clown Pied female, ready to breed.
Oh, wow.
And she's really nice, but I want to start getting some codoms and another recessive on top of that too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my hopeful pairing for this year is that girl to go.
That'll be nice. So that one that Mr. Weasley had picked up from Troy, our lemon blast itchy Clown Pied.
We got all the
het sisters.
He started locking. Did you? You got the het sisters?
An Enchi lemon blast and a lemon blast that are 100% double het females.
Nice.
And the pastel.
So
we got there would be siblings, I believe, of that.
Yeah,
one.
I think they're sisters. They're getting close. They're some of those ones that are on the edge. They're about 1,300, 1,400 grams. So
maybe late season.
Yeah,
we'll see.
He got Mr. Weasley's sisters.
That snake is super cool. I love that. He's pin Enchi pastel Clown Pied, right?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember when we got him. You reached out. He's nice. He's nice. He's nice. Yeah. Troy has some nice stuff. I can't complain at all. But hell, you picked up some nice stuff.
Yeah, we got. I don't even know how many Troy animals now. I think my first like big project snake was from Troy. Was a banana black pastel Spectre Pied female. She's been paired once or twice this year, and that was I think one of my first pictures on Instagram is her in my hand, just like that big, and now she's like 16, 17, 1,800 grams.
Wow.
So she's beautiful, and I have obviously the Monarch from Troy. That guy is one of my favorites in the collection.
You don't have to crawl on the floor here.
You're all right.
I know he's trying. I keep telling him, I'm like, you don't have to crawl on the floor. It's hard. So here we go. Do you have a favorite combo that you want to do?
Oh, a combo that's been made or that hasn't been made yet?
Let me tell you what combo he would like to do. Oh my gosh, Tyler. Do you know what every little 18-year-old boy needs for his birthday?
What?
A sexy woman.
True.
Yeah. Ain't that right, Dad? He needs a little woman to dance for him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Happy birthday, big boy.
He has one of them mesh tank tops on.
Oh my.
If only we lived a little closer, Tyler.
Oh my.
Oh, it's that's a tiny mesh tank top.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I broke this one out just for Tyler. Yeah. Uh-huh. Last time I used this one, it was at a truck stop. Yeah. Yeah. Was it? You can't get your tongue, Tyler?
Yeah.
Your hair looks nice,
Stop talking.
Juicy G. I know. She gets you tongue tied. She just like, yeah, he has that effect.
You like redheads? It reminds you.
No.
You like redheads.
Has Dad taught you how to palpate yet?
Oh.
I've tried. I can't really. I'm not too good at grabbing.
You want to see how far along my follicles are?
Oh shit. Oh, man.
You won't need to ultrasound this big boy.
There you go.
Juicy G, did you get a stash? That's a pretty stash you got there.
I inherited it from my mom.
Oh.
I usually wax it, but it's been a few days.
Jeez. Wow. Wonder what you're looking like somewhere. Ah, God, that's not good.
So you did travel this year, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully out near you, but
Special hotel room just for you.
Really?
You did a ring-a-ding-ding-me?
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, happy birthday, big boy.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give you back to these professional ladies. I'm only professional on the street corner.
Sounds good.
Oh, gotta blow my kiss.
Thank you.
He catched it.
No, I just caught it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah, that was
It's good.
Finish that one.
Yeah.
yeah, he's like, I'll have one of them drinks too, please.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Oh, well, that was awful sweet of her to
Now you
stop
should
by.
feel better.
I try to send.
Oh yes, they do look good.
When it's empty,
You could see it clear.
Yeah, when you put
That's
stuff
cool.
in it. Yep.
Thank
Those
you.
were
thank you
Again.
very much.
No, you were very welcome. That was a lot of fun to do that. So
I need one of those myself right now.
I know.
My jaw hurts.
No. Yours mild, otherwise your head and your tummy will hurt. I would think we all have six packs by
You
the
travel
time.
at the hotel room, your jaw might hurt. Oh, sorry.
Woo, that's awesome.
Just saying.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's funny.
Are we supposed to wait for them to take it downhill, or am I supposed to take it downhill?
No, it's free reign.
Oh, okay. I was just checking. I don't want to get in trouble.
It's free reign. It goes south real quick.
Exactly. It's no.
You see in the house.
Yep. We never know when GC comes. That was a new
You
outfit.
were going to introduce your toxic
That
love.
was a new.
Yeah.
That was a new outfit.
This
That
next
was
time.
nice. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Interesting one.
Yes.
Well, we
It
tried.
I
was.
know. That's a good one. That's a good comment.
Yep.
Oh, I think she picked that up at the come and go.
At the I know. Oh man, look, they're all. Oh, everybody's so happy to see Juicy.
Yes.
She's a fan favorite.
She is. She might make it to a couple auctions.
Ooh.
That's what I've been told.
Up
Might
on the
be.
auction stage?
Well, we're trying.
See?
Okay, that's good.
We're trying.
Yeah.
I mean, her top is. I mean, the aprons that Earl's commissioned are a little bit longer, but not much. So it'll fit right in with her repertoire. But
Yeah.
Okay.
so, what's your favorite combo, or what are you? I know you apply and clown, but what is your like end all be all favorite?
So, like short term, I guess would be like 3 to 5 years from now would be Monarch Clown Pied.
Okay.
And then I don't even know past there. That's kind of my goal right now is Monarch Clown Pied. That's what my girl's going to this year. She's going to a Monarch Pride.
If we weren't on camera,
He's got school in the morning.
he's got school. That's right.
That is true.
Oh, man.
Yeah, short term, I guess 3 to 5 years would be the Monarch Clown Pied. I got my Clown Pied girl going to my Monarch Posset Pied male.
Okay.
So if I get lucky and he proves I could hit Pied double hets, raise them up for 2-3 years and shoot for the 1 in 16, it would be. So hopefully 3 to 5 years should be good enough to hit it. Farther than that, maybe add hypo on top of it, or some cool OD. Enchi is a must in both Clown Pied and Monarch. Enchi's a key to a lot of stuff, so get Enchi in there. Yellow belly would be cool, but recessive wise, Monarch Clown Pied, codon wise, get OD, Enchi, yellow belly, and even maybe like blackhead in there. I think would be really nice. Get a dark gene with Monarch, but yeah, that's kind of short term, and I guess longer 10-year plan would be Monarch Clown Pied, hypo stuff.
That's nice. That's a nice goal. Nice plan. And to be working on it already. Oh.
Yep. Yeah. I was thinking I do on that enhancer thing, I do have some DG, not a lot, but I haven't seen a Monarch DG in person. I've only seen it through video and pictures. So I don't know like if I love it as much as I do in pictures as in person. So I might have to try that one out too.
Yeah, Marina has a pastel enhancer. So I think you need the same thing. Somebody else, is it John or somebody else has like a pastel DG too. And I like it with the pastel in it. I know a lot of people are trying to breed it out, but it definitely helps.
Our only pairing this year, and that's another one that's like kind of long shot with the female, is Orange Dream Mario Spot Nose Desert Ghost male to a pastel. Sorry, and
no super form juicy G. I'm afraid of that. I'm like, no.
That'd be a
The world is not ready for that.
No,
not yet.
Did you say Mario? What's the Mario gene?
I was about to ask that too, Mr. Donahue.
So, Mario, I don't even know how to really describe it. It's not similar. It's a pattern gene, mainly, but it does brighten the snake a bit. I can show him off.
I'll grab him.
Yeah. He was produced by Justin. Is an Orange Dream, Mario, and Spot Nose Desert Ghost. We're breeding him to, I think, 4 or 5 females this year. This is going to be his first year of pairing. Here he is.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's him.
That's pretty.
Look at that head.
Whoa, where do you go?
Head pattern and eye stripes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a crazy head. Okay.
And you said that's just fire in it?
OD, Spot Nose, and Mario.
Okay.
Wow.
And then the Desert Ghost.
Okay.
It looks bright, and I'm sure the
no,
keeper doesn't do it justice.
He is
He's
super
ridiculous.
cool.
He's probably the brightest snake we got.
Yeah, he's cream colored.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a really good looking snake. So I'm breeding him to a pastel het Desert Ghost het.
Oh, look at the belly.
Oh yeah, his belly's really nice too.
And you breed him to what?
I think 4 females. One is
All different recessives.
All different recessives too. So a pastel het Desert Ghost, and that's I think 66 het G stripe.
Mm-hmm.
She's either 66 or 100. I gotta look, but so I got her. That'll be my first shot at visual DGs. Then I got him going to a pied single gene, make double hets. I got him going to I think a Yeah, a G stripe and a clown. I think the G stripe's an Enchi, or no, the G stripe's a pastel yellow belly, and the clown is killer, the super pastel clown. So trying to hit some double heads, and then visual clutch this year would be great.
Wow. And I heard Macomorphs got to come visit you guys.
Yes, when was that? Saturday, right?
Just this weekend.
Yeah, Saturday. And
Cool.
him and his kids came over, and it was a really good time. He checked out all the snakes and our rat breeding barn, which we just got into too. So checked all that stuff out, had a good time. So yeah.
So 200 snakes, how many colonies are they running?
Continuing to grow and grow and grow.
Yeah.
That was definitely part of the learning curve in the boost of the collection.
Yeah.
We went from buying frozen thawed to this fall we added a 12 by 32 barn out back. We have a mix of colonies and maternity breeding, but we probably have roughly 150 females now.
No, way more than that.
Wow.
Probably closer to 250, honestly.
Okay.
We got 4s, yeah, probably close to 250 that are breeding, and then I probably have another 100 that are growing up, 100 plus that are growing up right now to maybe either throw into rotation
Open the door.
or put down, because we got to start building up a stack in our freezer because we're not even there yet.
Okay.
So are you guys still feeding frozen thawed?
Not usually. I mean, mainly we're on live. It's just way easier at this point.
Only because we haven't got far enough ahead. So that's literally the last year is gone. We've transitioned from frozen thawed to a combination of buying frozen thawed and breeding our own. Now we are
90.
Now we are fully sustainable on what we breed. And I like to say just turning the hump to where we're going to be overproducing to start stocking a freezer, as well as we have some other local reptile enthusiasts that are interested in purchasing as well. So, no, we're finally there. And again, we started with 10 colonies.
I think it was 6 rat colonies and
a couple ASF colonies, and we really, we're using, but also trying to hold back and grow our own holdbacks and everything else. So as fast as they breed, it's not fast enough.
Yeah, the first couple months was really painful, still pulling from the freezer because we had to hold back almost every female we got.
Right.
So
Okay.
it was tough getting as many females as we do now. It took a while, but now we're really kicking it up.
Yeah, we hopefully, when we're running good right now, we have 50 to 75 litters, anywhere from pinkies to between pinkies and weans, and then usually a couple hundred wean plus growing up.
Now, do you find that they'll eat ASFs or the rats? And I know ASF rats, or do you have some that are only ASFs and only rats?
We have a couple that are pretty much strictly ASFs.
Okay.
Probably out of the whole collection, like 5 that are very strict ASF eaters. And then everyone else, what I find, honestly, the best way that I see ASFs being used is to kick them back on food. Because usually, for me, it's like if I feed a snake who hasn't eaten in a couple of months or a couple of weeks an ASF, it gets their feeding response back up.
Really?
So, yeah, once, like, I had a orange dream yellow belly Angie het pie, didn't eat for 3 months, threw an ASF in there, took it first, next week took a rat.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like to me, they don't really get hooked on them bad. It's like, I've got a few that,
1 or 2,
probably 2 to 5 that maybe get crazy hooked on them. But that's about it.
Yeah, we use them for problem eaters. We breed them, but not a large quantity. I mean,
Right.
we would like to produce more, but we really use them for fussy eaters. If they go off food for too long, we'll try the ASF. And they do work even for some of the hatchlings to get them started. Fussy hatchlings.
Yeah.
Just a little smaller, little easier to get them going if it's a fussy hatchling. But usually 1 or 2, and then we'll try to get them right on regular rats, Norwegian.
Huh.
Okay. Hey, Melinda.
I was gonna say we had a couple more jump in, didn't we, Melinda? And or
Wow.
maybe
Reading that comment.
Ryan, we always like your shenanigans.
oh man.
Hi, brother.
Night, Kurt.
Or like stray. Wow.
Yeah.
Are you guys into any other reptiles? Do you have anything besides the ball pythons?
I did a couple of times. I had different reptiles. At this point, all I have is ball pythons.
Okay.
But I had the first animal I had that wasn't a ball python, that was a reptile, was a corn snake.
Okay.
It was my aunt's corn snake. She is in the Navy. And she got, when she went to school, she sent me her corn snake to just take care of it. I kept it for I don't even know how many years, probably 6.
Tortoise.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I actually before I had the ball pythons, I did have a tortoise. So I was probably 6 years old when I had a tortoise, and I don't know what happened to it. I just came home one day and
Was it Russian?
it was a Russian, and it passed away. I came home and I was like heartbroken. I don't know what happened. It might have been miscare. I don't know, or it might have had a internal something going on, but
Right.
and it was gone. So I had a tortoise, ball pythons, corn snake. I rescued a green iguana. That was probably the worst thing I've ever done.
Yes, like yeah.
Yeah. One of my friends had a green iguana that they got from PetSmart, and it's like, yeah, this thing's nuts, and they couldn't keep it anymore. So me being me, and this was years ago, I was like, I bet I could do it, and I couldn't do it. So I kept it from like it was probably that big when I got it to it had to be that big or bigger when I got rid of it. I gave it to a breeder, not a
Another
breeder.
rescue.
Pretty much a rescue. It was an iguana rescue in Buffalo, New York.
Oh wow.
They were pretty much birds and iguanas only. So, and when we went to drop it off, they had dozens of iguanas. So,
That's an odd combo, birds and iguana.
yeah. I was like, okay. We walked in the place and it was 200 birds and like 15 iguanas, but all of them looked really well taken care of, and we did some research on the place, so it went to a good place. And then the most recent animal I've had that was not a ball python was a Sumatran short-tailed python. So similar.
Was it what? A
Sumatran short-tailed python.
Oh.
I
They
don't
are
know what that is.
like
In the
blood.
family of a blood.
Yeah, family. I don't know. Same, not the same. Their nickname is like black blood pythons. They're short-tailed pythons.
Oh,
The
okay.
locality, right?
No, it's
of a blood, but
I saw
similar,
Steve.
short fat tail Sumatran.
so yeah. There's Bloods, Borneos, and Sumatrans.
Oh.
I always like the Sumatrans because they're like usually really dark.
Mhm.
They're either jet black, which are black heads, or chrome heads, which is what I had. And they're more silver and then jet black and silvery stripes. So I had one of them for a few months, and then I don't know, kind of decided it wasn't the right time to have something other than
Right.
a ball python at that point. I was like, eh. So actually the first show I brought it to sell, it sold right away to a really, really good person. And they still keep in touch.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, because I said, definitely let me know, like, keep me updated, because I liked the animal. I just didn't think it was the right time to have it.
Right.
So we decided to let it go, and the person who has it loves it now. And a lot of the times, Bloods, Borneos, and Sumatrans aren't the most friendly by stereotype. But this thing was crazy nice, like the nicest thing I'd ever had. It was nicer than a ball python, honestly. It was like,
yeah, it was super sweet.
but I think that is it.
Yeah, that's it. He's got plenty on his wish list, but right now the focus is ball pythons. No times,
Right.
I hate to say,
Like
pets right now.
Yeah.
Manage what we have.
Yeah. You get into a system and then it works, but I do a lot of supervising. But
Hey, Stan.
yes, I saw Stan come in.
Stan did come in. Stan did come in. Tyler, who has been like a major influence on you?
Awesome.
Oh, that's gotta be a proud dad moment.
That is awesome.
No, so and it's not only for, you know, being my dad and being a good role model. He also he has experience in the snake and reptile hobby industry. When he was around my age, a little older, probably 19, 20, he had Burmese pythons, he had ball pythons, king snakes, corn snakes, everything. And yeah, I think, he was in college, right?
Yep.
And bred Burms for a while. I don't know the full story if you want to go ahead on that.
Yeah, well, no, the interesting part of the story is my oldest son was born. I still had the snakes. When my wife got pregnant with Tyler and we had Burmese and everything else around the house, we decided it was time to let the snakes go. So Tyler never saw one of my snakes growing up.
Oh, really?
I had got rid of them right after my first son was born, before Tyler was born. So it's just
Coincidence.
it's coincidence that, you know,
at
7 years old, he took an interest to reptiles, which, you know, God bless my wife. You know, she met me in college when I had snakes. She dealt with them for the first few years, for quite a few years. So she, you know, she's learned out of necessity to love them over the years. And so when Tyler at 7 years old was interested in it, you know, she certainly facilitated letting another one come in the house after we had just gotten rid of a whole bunch, you know, 7 years earlier or whatever. So yeah, no, I mean, I had them as a hobby,
Right.
multiple, when I was all through college, and again before getting married and have kids. So when my son was interested, it was easy to jump on board with that, you know.
Yep. And then the only other thing to that question, because from that story you could tell he was not the one that got me into the snakes. He's just the one who pushed me a little farther than I was. Was actually, hate him or love him, Brian Barczyk. I love him. So I think I was probably 6 at the time. I got really sick and was home for about a week and started watching YouTube videos in my parents' room on their TV of the old Snake Bites TV videos. Not the best videos for 6-year-olds. But
I've always been a bad parent. Thank you very much.
Welcome to the club. Yes. No.
But I don't know. I loved the passion that him and his crew had, and the amount of snakes they had just blew my mind. And I don't know. It was seeing
that's where
that
it started again. And I would tell Jim, he's obnoxiously positive. And now you just I can see where Yep.
So it was all from being sick, stumbling upon him on YouTube, and then I didn't even realize I don't even know when I figured out that he had snakes. So it was way after that.
Okay.
Are you okay with it? Okay, I got a question real quick.
Yeah.
Now, you've been vending some of the smaller shows around.
Yep.
at your age, and correct me if I'm wrong, you vended Tinley last year.
Yeah, I did not vend.
We have not vended yet.
We
okay. For some reason, I thought
They vended the NARBC St. Louis.
The St. Louis show. You vended.
Yes, that we vended.
It was the
twice.
NARBC.
We've done that one twice, and Schaumburg once.
Schaumburg once.
Schaumburg.
Okay.
And Tinley.
So, and I'm not putting anything away from these more local shows.
Mm-hmm.
At your age, how did it feel to be in the A league of these NARBC shows?
The last St. Louis. And how was the last St. Louis and the booth and the spot and everything we had?
It was crazy. So I remember a year ago or so when we did the first St. Louis, I was scared. And I bet you were nervous. You weren't scared, but we were both really nervous because you got to think when we're doing our Erie, PA show or Rochester show, you know, we've been told multiple times, hey, you got one of the best looking booths around. When you go
and you're next to Troy,
and
Bob, and
then you're like,
but you guys do have a nice booth.
Well, Python Shed and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've been watching, you know, these guys for years. And
yeah. So it's like it's really nerve-wracking to try and it's not. It is a competition, I guess, trying to see who. It's somewhat a competition. Who can.
Luckily, it's a fun crowd.
Yes. Oh yeah. It's awesome. I love it. But no matter who sells the most, no one cares. They're all super cool. And that's what I learned after doing my first I think it was the first big show. Was it Schaumburg or St. Louis? I think it was St. Louis. I learned that everyone is just there for each other, or like 99% of them are. You know, there's usually 1% that isn't, but everyone's there. We're all here for each other, but God, it's fun. At this point, it's really fun.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say, I love, you know, lots of crazy stuff going on, but the reptile community in general. I mean, it was actually funny. It was going through kind of their year in review for posts on Instagram and all that fun stuff, and realized, and in the next show, we got to do it. We spend 90% of our time with Troy, and we have no pictures with him. He's the best. Troy is, we all know, I'm partial, but Troy is the best guy on the planet. He's just amazing, right?
Yeah.
And he's always, same thing, taking a great liking and helped Tyler through every situation and question. And I have no idea how many times he's texted and called him and probably annoyed the shit out of him. But, you know, just the community in general, Troy especially, but, you know, there's a million of them out there. Yeah. They've always, luckily we've seen definitely the good side of the community. They've always made us welcome. It is crazy being at the bigger shows. We love it. And seeing all of you guys and everything else. You're
doing something right because people know who you are.
Oh yeah.
We'll say Tyler, we'll talk about it, and people know who you are.
I'll chime into that though. And you mentioned it earlier with Miranda knowing Tyler.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's in New York. You don't realize it. And part of it, you know, a couple of years ago, I'm opening my eyes now, but you know, most of us at our age, our friends live next door. We rode bicycles with them.
Yep.
All that kind of stuff, right?
Right.
So Tyler, for the last few years, is, you know, my friend, and he has these very close connections with these people that he's never met in person. And it's tough for an old guy like me to understand that. Up until, you know, it was 3 years ago we went to our first Tinley.
Yeah.
I want to say at least three and a half years ago, we went to our first Tinley. And one, you know, where both our eyes are blown away. But what blew me away the most was following my son down the aisle. You know, he's 5 steps ahead of me. And all the people that knew him. Tyler. Hey, Tyler.
Yep.
They literally would call him out walking down the aisle, or he walked up to their booth. They knew who he was. Blew my mind. Just amazing.
I don't know if that was 3 years ago. That might have been this past year.
No, that was the first time we went.
No,
I couldn't believe it.
I mean, I don't remember that. All I remember was this last Tinley. I could go to some tables and be like, "Hey, I'm Tyler," and people would be like, "Oh, I've seen you before," and that was mind blowing. Like, that's crazy. Or like, "Hey, I've talked to you on the phone at one time," and they're, "Oh yeah, heard of you." Like, that's really weird, crazy to me.
That's cool though.
It's fun.
Yeah,
it is very much so. You got any more there, Ange?
I'm just listening to everything going on.
I know.
What is it that you want to be known for in the community?
Honestly, it's
you can't say Juicy G's love.
Yeah, G's love child. No, wait.
No, not child.
No, not love child. No, lover.
I'm gonna steal this one from Chris from Flexing and Finessing, but spread positivity.
Okay.
You know, I try my best to give and help as much as I can, and sometimes to a fault, but that's what I do, and that's what I want to do. So,
and I'll chime in. Somebody threw it as a message in the chat earlier. It might have been Mako or somebody. You know, me standing back and watching, Tyler is a little bit of that bridge between child and adult, meaning, and I posted it on my posts, you know, we went to a show me show down in Rhode Island. What nice show, but was a little slow. But you know what? Just the times that same thing. He'll take a snake out for anyone, and especially kids, any kid. And it's around the table and on his knees, and he will spend half an hour with that kid, just to raise the awareness and the excitement. And again, it has nothing to do with selling an animal to Tyler. It's, you know, a kid wants to hold a snake, touch a snake for the first time, ask questions about a snake. So he certainly, as much as he doesn't look like a little kid anymore, you know, he's a, you know, big ogre, bigger than his dad. He does, you know, he loves spreading that any knowledge he has, sharing it, and the excitement with kids. Definitely.
Oh yeah. And you'll talk to anybody, like even people that will stop, which is that's a good thing to have.
Yeah, I just remember, you know, being a 7-year-old at my local show, which I now vend, which is really cool. It's still a pretty big show for being a local show, a couple hundred vendors. But I remember being there, walking around, trying to, you know, see and hold some snakes, and it just wouldn't really happen as much. Older breeders, and they wouldn't really want you to hold their stuff, so I wouldn't. Now I'm like, I don't care if you're buying, I don't care if you're taking my time to hold the snake if it makes you happy.
More apt to take it out for a kid than an old one.
Yeah, I am.
You know,
if you walk up, I'm not taking it out for you.
Right?
Miranda walks over. Oh yeah. Feel free.
No, it's true.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Luke.
Yes. Hey. I like that. Like when we went to St. Louis or wherever, and it's a big show, and you got to try. I mean, it's not the world that we grew up in is different than what you guys are growing up in now. Like we all ran around. You had to be home by the street lights. But I can, like Miranda can go, I'm going to go hang with Tyler. I'm like, okay. I don't have to, you know what I mean? It's just like knowing people like that. I don't have to worry about it. It's a different industry. Or she'll tell me she's going to go fight Troy or somebody else. And there's a level of trust there. We know who to stay away from, what crazies to stay away from. But it's nice to have that sense of security with the kids.
We try to be the good kind of crazy.
Yes,
crazy,
that,
definitely.
Yeah, the mom juice, and we'll even let Juicy G be in the crazy that we belong to.
Sometimes.
Yes, sometimes, yes. Very much so.
Go down like 4 more comments because I might cry.
Oh, what'd you do
Sorry.
wrong?
I don't know. This is hilarious.
I'd spend 30 minutes on my knees for Juicy.
Oh God, that is crazy.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry, I had to point that out. That was
no, that's why we say it anything goes.
They love the juicy up in here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep. We brought her on.
Yes.
They love the juicy.
So I know Troy is big, obviously, but are there any other ones that like you look at, like Canova or Billy, or do you ever, or Gavin, or?
Well, I think all 3 of them. But
yes, and yes.
Yes, that's right.
Justin is one I definitely look up to, like breeding wise, 100%. It's like if there's a person or a place to be in the community, it's there, like top of the mountain, and there's just nowhere else to be. But the only thing is I don't talk to him a lot. The only times he's a hard person to get a hold of. So the only time I've talked to him is at Tinley. Yeah. And the conversations I've had with him are really good. But person-wise, I'll pick Billy any day.
I know, because he's just what you get. Yeah.
No, I have had 5 times as many conversations with Billy on the phone. He was the first quote-unquote big breeder I ever met.
Oh, okay.
Toronto. Remember, so for us, Toronto is only
hour away.
No, about 2.5 hour drive.
Really?
That's not a bad.
It's literally straight across Lake Ontario for us. So we go up to Niagara Falls and around. It's really only about 2.5 hours. So again, when he was,
it was
8, 9, 10, 11 years old.
It was 2 months before COVID really hit.
We went to the Toronto Expo.
Yeah, it was the last
back
show
in 2018,
in Canada.
19.
Yeah, until this past couple months.
But that's why, the first time we saw Austin was in Tinley, but he's only really 2 hours away from us. 3 hours.
Crazy? I know. Yeah, he's that close.
Yeah, he was at the show. He was just hitting something else at the time,
Yeah, he was on a water break.
Yeah, water break.
Water.
But
he's on a water break.
Billy's a guy who can talk for an hour, and I love it. Justin's a guy who, like, breeding wise, is like, oh my God, if I were there one day, I would cry. And Gavin is just, I met him and had my first conversation with him at Tinley, this past Tinley, and we talked for 20, 30 minutes about different projects, about just anything.
Same thing, the energy.
Yeah. Same energy. Pretty much the same as Billy. Just couldn't stop talking to him. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Justin, but I've heard from other people who he's more like introverted.
Yeah.
And I can tell that. So I'm not bothering him for a half hour, especially with how busy he is.
Right.
That's not happening. But I love all 3 of them.
Awesome.
They're all amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, is there anyone? There's a lot of other people. Bob Vu, great guy.
Bob cracks me up.
Oh my God, Bob is
every time.
Bob is hilarious.
He is.
He's crazy.
He has a huge energy level too.
Yes, Josh
from Ball Python Shed.
Yes,
Josh has been good. Spent a lot of time with Tyler as well.
Yes.
That's awesome. Everybody's spent a lot of time with Tyler, and it's that's the great part. It's been so nice.
Yes.
Yeah. And one thing that I learned right after I got the collection, or actually before, I was talking to one of my friends, and it's hard to say. It's like once you get this collection, he told me stuff is probably going to be a little different. He was a smaller breeder, and he was like, once you get the collection, stuff might be different. You might, be friends with bigger breeders. And I'm like, no, I don't really care. Really. That's why my friend group is so diverse, honestly, is like, I love talking to Billy, but I'll sit there and talk to anyone, anywhere. Like, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Because I remember those words. It's like, because everyone at some point had one snake, and wanted to start breeding, and now in just a few years you could be 300-400 snakes. You don't know who you're talking to, so
Right.
I love talking to everybody. That's me. I'm very extroverted.
Yep.
So Tyler, I heard driving to all these shows cross country, 18, 20, 25 hours, you are such a big help to your dad.
Okay. Before I get into that, my dad just reminded me. One other huge influence on me has been Chris from D Exotics. Used to be D's Balls.
Okay.
Out there. Huge help. Lots of snakes and lots of rat breeding. Invited me to his facility. Invited me to Daytona before. Great guy. But I'm the biggest help on the drives. I sleep all the time. Really, well, I sleep as much for him as he needs. You know.
Yes.
Like, oh, you take care of the sleeping. You're
yes.
good there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If he needs a couple hours of sleep, I'll pass right out for him.
If I need rest, he'll do it for me.
Yes.
That is awesome. He'll take one for the team.
I don't think there's been one trip I stayed awake the entire time. And actually it was a longer trip. I think it was
I don't know about entire.
It was it was a 6-hour drive. I went from the show
6 hours
to home all the way awake. And I was damn close to doing it one time from I think it was
St. Louis. One time, the first time we did St. Louis, he did pretty good until like that 3-4 a.m. when you really need it. That's when he fell asleep.
No, I don't think it was because I might have, but then right when we hit, when we're close to home, we hit those bends. I was nodded in and out talking.
Cleveland home, that last 3 hours.
Yeah. I remember one show. We were coming back from a show, and I was like so close to home, probably 10 minutes away, and I was nodding in and out, and I think I said like, "Oh no, the shirts, you can have one for free," and my dad was like, "The fuck did you just say?"
I know.
Yeah, I was like, "No."
Yeah, or he's sound asleep, trying to stay awake, and I got music blaring, and all of a sudden he will
say a couple.
He'll just nod. He'll sing like one verse, and then he's out.
Yeah.
Yep. And then 5-10 minutes later, the next song's on. He's up one line, and he's out.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he's great on the road trips.
That's one thing.
Oh, you gotta record that one time just for the hell.
Oh yeah. Awesome. I mean, I've sent plenty of pictures of him sleeping while I'm driving, but
I'm like,
I gotta get the audio of him slurring and singing, and yeah.
No, oh my god, that would not be good.
Oh god, Will.
But yeah, that's one thing. We got a transit van, a Ford Transit van that we got to transport snakes to and from shows and stuff. And I don't know how to drive it yet. So
he knows how to drive it. He just doesn't want to.
Yeah, okay, true. It's too big.
Put it in drive and steer the wheel.
I know how. It's large.
You got seats that are too comfy.
True. But we've been talking over the past couple of weeks, like if we're doing Daytona or Arlington, you gotta be able to take a couple hours here and there, but yeah. So
yeah.
Well, Juicy will show you how to drive big things.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah.
It's not a stick. Oh wait.
Oh, it's awesome. I love it.
Oh goodness. Oh Lord.
Oh yeah. No, I don't know that GCG works for free.
She does not.
Got to keep up that wardrobe.
Got to pay the bills.
Keep up the
That's funny.
crops.
Did you freeze, Ange?
Oh,
she did for a hot minute.
Okay, it's a good smile. We're all right.
It is a good smile. There you go. Now you're muted.
Uh-oh. It's falling apart over there.
He's trying to mute me.
I know. He's like, go talk. That's crazy.
I guess Juicy G's working the parking lot at the NARBC's.
Apparently, she must be.
You'll get good money there.
That's what I'm thinking. I've seen some things.
No.
She wants some toxicity in her life.
Oh, okay.
That's a mouthful.
Toxicity.
She takes a mouthful.
Oh my goodness.
I definitely need a bourbon now.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would say you probably do. You probably do.
No.
This is empty. Like, come on.
Could send it through, but
I'm trying.
I don't even know what you're.
let's see. Do we cover all our questions, or do we got? I'm trying to think of what else we had.
Hell, suicidal. I
know.
Full of toxic balls.
Full of talk. Oh my gosh. That's cute. That's cute. Mm-mm.
It's a creative name he came up
You,
with.
you know
I
they
know.
always start with 25 and they never ever get anywhere close to anything that we
No.
go over.
No, but no.
Yeah,
Wow.
isn't it great that like probably I think we were like 10-year-olds came up with that one, maybe 12.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good name.
That's probably what it was. 12-year-olds thought toxic balls was funny, and we
Mhm.
made it a name.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It
It's
works.
so,
works.
I like I mean, you guys have done it. The logo is awesome, and it's it's a neat logo.
It is a cool logo.
Yeah, he's a little artsy,
Just a little bit.
a little artsy. I'm not. I'm the complete opposite.
You're the social butterfly.
Yeah, no. I used to pay kids to do my art projects. Like it was not good. I think it was my 4th grade teacher, like art teacher, said it looks like I had a stroke on paper when I like,
Well, clearly art is not my forte.
no, that scarred me. I was like, damn. So I never took another art class.
Yeah, apparently they think you're legal to see Juicy G. I don't
You're
know if
legal now.
18's the right age for
Yeah.
Juicy G.
You should have told them you were underage, Tyler.
Oh, we're in trouble.
You should have said, "Oh God, no."
That's
I'm
awesome. That's awesome.
12-year-old.
Wow.
Sammy wants to see some cool snakes. I don't know.
Hey, Charlie.
Go
Yeah,
for it.
you missed a really cool one. Oh, yeah. See,
Here, I'm gonna. We'll show your very first project.
oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Your very first project.
Charlie, yes, you are right. He's protecting you.
Thanks. Thank you, Charlie. That came to life this year.
Oh God, you're getting them all.
Maybe 30.
Juicy dick balls.
I think Charlie's traumatized.
I know. I felt so bad for
Oh,
Charlie.
yeah.
I was like, "Oh my God, he's never gonna talk to me again."
No.
I'm gonna have to put her back soon because she's gonna poop everywhere.
Oh, look at those.
Come on, put your head out for a second.
Look at that.
There's that one.
Oh.
That one.
So this was one of Tyler's first wish projects.
Yeah.
Focused projects was panda pies.
Oh, those are.
So this year, we actually we had 4. One did not make it.
Yep.
But we got this guy, this one with the ringer on the tail, right here.
Oh, that's
Tail only.
cool.
This female was the first one we produced. Was like 8th clutch of the year,
Yep.
and then this is another female we produced.
Those are really pretty.
Oh,
In the same clutch. Watch, she's about to bite me. And then we produced this one in the same. We produced 3 in the same clutch, actually. So
That's awesome.
that is so cool.
and this one's in shed too. But
I
she's
say that's a beautiful example of blue eyes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a great one, and then I'll grab my girl.
Which one?
Oh. Whoa. Oh, I thought Jim said he was on his back. Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Charlie's got to protect Tyler.
Yes.
This is one of the only snakes in my collection that I named. I named her Queen because she's the queen of my collection.
Oh.
Pretty.
Sick. Clown pied female.
That's
a little
beautiful.
over 2,000 grams.
That's a nice sized girl.
So I'm hoping she'll lay me a good clutch this year.
Yeah.
Oh, what? More cool snakes. Okay, got it. Cool. So
We got a few. You gotta show Sammy some stuff.
I know. Sammy's.
Oh, I like that.
You guys are all gonna poop everywhere.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So this is a what? Black pastel, super pastel, lesser or butter, KRG, hypo, and then 50% het pied.
Look at that crazy pattern.
That's that
Like-
gene that you like.
I know.
You can see pattern here, and then right down, and then
it's gone.
I love
That
it.
is nice.
And then she's got a little like ringer. Oh, right there.
Yeah.
So she's nice.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
she's
it's the one I
awesome.
look at every time we go.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the KRGs that we got. Here's another one. Oh, you look fat.
Oh wow.
This is a leopard KRG ivory.
Wow.
So is it purple or is it the camera?
No, it is
purple.
purple.
Okay.
This is like an Angie leopard ivory on like steroids. It's crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
So yeah, KRG leopard ivory. That's possible phantom, and then 100% het pied. I think this one's one of my females. Right there.
That's gorgeous.
This is one of my girls. I think we hit 3 in 1 clutch and are holding all of them.
Very nice.
We got 2 more. I think this one's my favorite expression.
Right. So
But-
if you want to see the purple is real, there's 2 more
Oh wow.
that.
And I think one might.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're not.
Crazy.
That one's in shed actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can still see that.
Yeah.
And their heads are cool, especially this one. Like, check that head out.
Oh.
The head stamps are awesome. I like that purple.
Yeah, no, she's amazing. All of them are. When I hit them, I texted Jim Holt from Fox Valley, the real, not originator, but he's a very big producer of the KRG gene. And I asked him, is this KRG? And he was like, oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, poop up, bro. All of them. It's ridiculous.
Oh, that's gonna be a nice poop.
This is a super GHI pastel hypo female. He's pulling from our whole back rack right now, so they're all pretty nice.
Super GHI. That's pretty.
Wow.
Oh yeah, she's nice. Oh my God, another GHI.
Lots of GHI stuff.
Yeah, that
Wow.
is a GHI pastel. No super. We declined that theory now.
Gotcha.
A pastel GHI Mojave chocolate, and then a dinker gene we're working with called M16, and then hypo.
Wow.
So I can show off 1 second what that male, the dad. That's dad.
Oh, that is sick.
That's banana, pastel, chocolate, and then that dinker gene. Oh, he's got
Well, piece of stuck shed.
Here we go.
That is crazy.
But he is the kind of, I don't know what to say, almost gray washed.
very calico looking too.
Yeah,
Um,
funky for a banana. Even banana
Yeah.
chocolate.
and I don't. Oh, and we hit one more this year. This is just banana. Oh, you're in shed. Oh no. But we hit 2 clutches out of him this year. This is the Banana Pastel M16. So wonky pattern.
Mm-hmm.
She's really nice. This was our only shot to hit the super form this year. Someone else has. We're one of 2 people in the project right now. And they've hit a couple of supers. This was our only shot, and we missed it out of 3 eggs. So, little sad, but we
Cool, juicy pinker. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, and I know a lot of people might be thinking, "What's KRG?" That's single gene right there.
Exactly what KRG is.
KRG is calabash reduction gene. So similar-ish to Enchi.
You see the banding, similar to Enchi striping. No alien heads.
There you go. She's nice. This is a KRG het pied, our only single gene female we got this year. But and then where's
You see where I want it?
Yeah.
Next to the single gene pied version.
Okay.
That's KRG pied. Wonks out the blacks, messes up the pattern a lot.
Wow.
And then I don't know if this is going to be a great example. Where's the albino or the pied het? This one, pied het albino. She should be.
Hey, Tyler, Juicy wants you to move forward a little bit and turn back around.
Wow.
Oh God.
So this is normal pied, even though this is a pied het albino, and it's still got pretty dark. But that is the KRG. This is the normal pied.
Okay. Wow.
So I like the KRG project. We got a lot of stuff coming with it. Really, really crazy stuff. Hopefully this year. Hi, girl. Upstairs. Yeah. Right there.
There's a chat for you, Tyler.
Tyler got some bro. What's that? I got some badonkadonk.
Badonkadonk. You should have worn your tight pants.
I know. So this is the most powerful KRG we hit this year. If I can remember it, it is a black pastel, Enchi, sulfur, lesser, yellow belly KRG hypo.
Good.
100% het pied.
Wow.
So one big thing with KRG and black pastel at least, see how like connected this stripe is?
Mm-hmm.
The neck is crazy stripe. She actually has a little paradox, like right there on her. Wait, right there. I don't know if you can see it though. It's like black.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she's very nice. I love this girl. So she's obviously another holdback.
Wow.
But we got some fun stuff in this corner of baby hatchling stuff, and I guess I got to show them off before anything else happens. But.
And those are all holdbacks.
Yeah, most of those. The pandas are available, or 2 or 3 of them. Oh, and this is your choice.
If they're not on Morph Market, people can get a hold of you by Instagram.
Instagram's the best way. Tyler or myself.
Good deal.
Nice.
This guy, my breeder Monarch, that's Posset Pied.
From Troy,
yeah.
Wow.
He's going to that clown pied female I showed you earlier. Really hoping for a great clutch out of those 2.
Oh,
I got him going to a lot of females this year. This is his first year. I got him going to 6 or 7, but he is the best locker I've ever had, honestly.
I like it.
I paired him.
He's pretty.
Oh no, he's beautiful. I love him so much. But I think I've paired him about 10 or 11 times. He's locked every time.
So he's a juicy G.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
buddy.
yeah. And then I'll take her out too.
Who's that?
Yes, Tyler is taller than his dad.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Here is
Keep writing juicy, KRG.
KRG kept riding Juicy. Whoa, hey.
So that is the first snake I ever got from Troy. The banana black pastel specter pied female, getting big.
Nice.
She's pretty gray, purpley color.
Oh, wow.
I love this girl. But yeah, those are a few of the really cool ones. We got a lot more, but a few we could show off.
Need a few more hours.
Yeah. Well, man.
Oh. No, he's got to get the other one. Hold on. One more coming.
Getting a lot of love, Tyler. Beautiful animals.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Last one is this guy.
Look at those.
Let me see. Get your head out there. There you go.
Oh,
This
wow.
is my killer clown pied male, super pastel clown pied male
From
Spades Reptiles, who's also in Rochester, New York, right? Yeah, about 20 minutes, 30 minutes away from us.
I love that head stamp.
Oh, there you go. He's really nice. I love this guy. The only downside, he doesn't breed as well as I'd like.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to tell us, with you having those double recessives that big already,
Yep.
are you working the quad hets already?
We actually, yeah. We do have a couple quad hets. We have a couple quad hets already going for actually an odd project. What?
It's a very weird project. They're not 100% quad hets.
No.
It is the pairing this year is a lavender that's het axanthic and then possible het for genetic stripe and pied.
Oh.
The female is a visual axanthic that's het for lavender and then pos double het for genetic stripe and pied. So we could hit lavender snow G stripe pieds if everything hits and proves out. I think the odds are like, even if they prove 1 in 128, I think.
Yeah, and we do have a lot. We have a lot of doubles, going to a lot of doubles to make some quads this year.
Yeah.
I mean, for us, clown and pied are definitely big. Our other kind of monsters, hypo. We have a lot of hypo stuff. We do love the hypo in a lot of projects. So we got a lot of hypo, a lot of pied, working on the clown stuff. And then
little G stripe.
And then G stripe is the other one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. We got some technical difficulty. My mouse just died.
Oh, no problem. But and then now we're trying to sew in the Monarch. And the other one that we like and we're working on is Candy. I mean, of the albinos, I think Monarch and Candy are our two favorites. I think Candy should be lavender. It really should. If you've ever really looked at a full grown Candy, they're crazy from a purple standpoint.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'll tell you what, we have about a 1-year-old Candy.
Black pastel candy.
Black pastel.
Oh.
He's getting brighter and brighter the older he gets.
He's got up. There you go.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, we've got
Just the lavender color. I mean, again, a Candy should be a lav, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's nuts. And she's het pied as well, or pos het pied as
well. Yeah, we got some Candy pied stuff working as well.
Oh yeah, we have lavender, albino, and Candy definitely looks better than, in my opinion.
And yeah, I think. Oh my god, we have a lot of different recessives, just mainly focused in 3 or 4. Like, I think the big ones right now are Hypoclown and Pied. I want Monarch to be right next to them, but that's a harder.
We're just starting.
Yeah, we're just starting to work that, but if 6 of his pairings go, that'll help out a lot. So
yeah,
we're way behind.
Yeah, but did he answer that already?
Oh, Candy stating. Charlie's. do the darker monarchs or lighter monarchs age the best?
I don't know, other than, it's been said pastel is big in monarch to keep it kind of that brighter contrast. It's one of the, pastel and monarch. I know Justin and a few others, and that pastel monarch pied that Troy had that he just got rid of that I was dying for. Yeah, that one. That was gorgeous snake. So I think pastel in the monarch definitely helps keep the contrast with age.
Yep.
But one thing a lot of people try and do is compare monarch to ultramel. That's a huge thing right now, is like team ultramel, team monarch. They are so different, and like
when you truly have them.
When you have them side by side, they're way different. And then the other thing is, like, people try and compare combos in ultramel to combos in monarch, but 90% of the combos in ultramel have not been made in monarch yet because it's so much more new. So people always talk about, blackhead ultramel is crazy. Well, you haven't even seen blackhead monarch yet, so you don't know.
Right.
But who built the white racks?
I am
not positive.
I am not sure if there are sea serpents or home builds. Those we actually purchased with a collection of snakes. The white ones.
Okay.
The black ones are, or at least some of the black ones are sea serpents racks.
Yeah.
For the smaller hatchling racks.
We like G stripe too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
More hypo, Charlie. Candy hypo G stripe. Candy hypo G stripe clowns.
Yeah, I think we got that
for Charlie.
For Charlie, yeah.
Yes.
Pure candy. Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, candy is great from an albino standpoint. Yeah. We're working our way out of regular albinos and even out of labs, other than the quad head project that we kind of have.
Yeah.
Juicy Dinker.
Tyler, you want to work this project with Juicy?
Oh,
Juicy Dinker candy.
Oh, it's funny.
We'll do a breeder loan. We're gonna send it your way, though.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Candy Starburst. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
G-string.
Candy hypo.
Candy hypo G-string. That's more juicy comments, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are bad.
Absolutely.
I would not accept this on my channel.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh God.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, you got more. You're hitting more, man.
Gotta stay awake.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh, hey, Kike.
Oh,
I didn't even see Aaron in here.
Who you got?
Aaron Bosa.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, you have a beautiful collection, Tyler. You really do.
You absolutely do. You have a great head on your shoulders. You have positive support and role models at home.
Mm-hmm.
God help you don't let Juicy G take you off the beaten track.
I'll try, but it's pretty tempting.
I know.
That mesh, whatever.
That mesh top worked.
Yeah.
It did, didn't it?
Wonders.
Oh, that mesh thing she had on. I don't know.
Next time they're in the same space, we better look out.
Yeah, you
Hey,
it might end up with the green one next time for Tyler's toxic ball. So
You ain't got to worry. She gets tested every week.
That's good. Every week.
she's a busy girl.
She's a busy girl.
You catch her on Monday, you know she's clean.
Correct. Okay. Sunday weekend's the worst day though.
Yeah,
Not Friday night. No.
Yep.
I wouldn't go for Sunday.
Yeah, Monday morning she's at the clinic.
Bless her heart.
Oh my
Adam's
God.
in.
Hey, Adam.
Yeah.
You never know exactly what's going to happen.
Never do.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Thank you. Yeah,
Thank you guys so much for
We really appreciate you guys taking us on.
absolutely. And
You guys
your
are such good sports. I tell you, after Charlie last week, I'm sure that he wanted to call everybody and go, "Don't do it."
Don't do it. Right. Turn the other way and run.
But you guys actually came on. We really appreciate that. Thank God Holly wants to do this with us from Texoma. And I know we've got FNA Balls who are going to jump in with us and do this. So we've got some more fun guys coming on that will probably have to put up with the same stuff that you guys did.
You let us know anytime you need help. This is fun. I appreciate you having us on, and we got more snakes to show and more inappropriate comments and gestures.
Hey.
So.
We will bring you back. We will absolutely bring you back.
One thing before we check out, I want to let you guys know this is his first live on Instagram or YouTube or anywhere.
Really?
Really?
I just remembered.
I saved it for you girls.
Yeah.
Oh,
got him out of his
awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Maybe you'll see him on a live as much as me. I doubt it, but maybe one day.
It's got to be a special.
You did a great job. I would have never guessed.
Awesome. You were awesome. We went kind of easy because we didn't. We thought, well, Tyler's kind of young. We probably ought to go.
Well, next time you invite us, no, I'm
no holds barred.
Yeah, I'm not that guy. I'm that kind of guy.
Okay, all right.
Now you say that we're ending it.
Now we're definitely gonna. That's a challenge for us. We're definitely gonna bring you back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Be careful. You might not let me back on a third time.
You know what? We're easygoing. You've been with us and hung out with us in person, so you know how much fun we'll have.
No, I feel bad. Next time I got to come up with a. I won't be Juicy. What can I be? Brenda? What can I?
I don't know.
I gotta work on something.
Juicy can probably hook you up.
She'll hook you
Can
up.
you give me a good stage name?
She'll hook you up.
Yeah.
I gotta grow out my hair though.
Yeah.
She'll tell you where you can get your hair did.
Exactly.
She'll make sure she shaves her face next time she sees you.
I might need to trim a little too, Mom.
Yeah, she was looking a little rough today.
Oh.
She had it a little rough over the weekend, so
rough riding weekend. Okay.
she worked at the come and go a little too long.
No, that's
that damn lunch at Five Guys.
All Five Guys.
That took you down the hole, right? Oh man.
All right. We're gonna put you two backstage for just a couple minutes and we're gonna say goodnight to the family.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye everyone.
Bye.
All right. Everybody, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for helping us I guess break bread into the YouTube streets. We did not know this. Or we would have kind of welcomed it in a little bit easier. We're definitely.
Miss Bosa just popped in.
Hey, Mrs. Bosa, thanks for coming in. We're definitely going to have these guys back. They were a lot of fun. They've got a lot of awesome snakes. Sis, you got anything?
No, I'm impressed, blown away by what for being as young as he is, and the connection and the way him and his dad work together is pretty cool.
I love the camaraderie between the two of them and how well they work together. Like you said, for being so young, amazing guys. So
absolutely. So.
We want to thank all of you, our family. We love you. You guys come out and show out every single week for us, and we love you and we appreciate you. So we will be right here doing what we love, loving what we do. You guys keep chasing your dream. Good night.